Welcome everyone to Midwest Goodness with Jen Haugen. I am Jen and I am super excited to be sharing with you some ideas of how you can use your air fryer. So maybe you're looking for air fryer recipes. Maybe you don't have an air fryer yet and you've just been kind of contemplating, should I get one? Is it something that I really could use or need? I'm gonna go over all that with you, and I'm gonna be teaching you more about the Pampered Chef Air Fryer because I have been an experienced user of it for a couple of years now, and I'm also a busy mom and a registered dietitian, so these are things that I think about. I think about healthy meals, I think about how I can get it on the table fast, and this is one of my tools that I love to use. So I wanted to share more about it with you. So I'm gonna give you some practical tips. So first off, I'm gonna give you my review. So like I said, I've had this for a couple of years, and this is something that I immediately noticed when I first turned it on was how quick it actually cooks. So you might think of turning on the oven, letting it preheat, and then putting in the food and letting that cook. And that can be sometimes a half hour, 45 minutes, an hour plus procedure. However, with the deluxe air fryer, I noticed immediately because there's no preheating involved, you turn it on, you put your food in first and then you turn it on and it's instantly hot and cooking. So because the air fryer cooks with hot air, it is a very healthy way to cook. So when you compare that to deep frying, for example, when that adds a ton of extra calories and a ton of extra fat, this is going to give you that same result, that really crispy texture of whatever you're wanting to make, and no fat needed at all, like no extra dunk in the oil. So you can really save a lot of calories and a lot of fat, grams this way. As a dietitian, I think eating the right kinds of fat is important, but a lot of times that deep fried type of food is not the right type of fat. So I also appreciate its multi-function use. So this is not just an air fryer. It makes perfectly cooked rotisserie chicken. It also acts as a dehydrator. You can bake in it, you can roast in it. So I've dehydrated fruits and vegetables. You can also make jerky. It bakes and roasts things. So chicken pot pie, for example, fantastic and fast inside the air fryer. You can also use the rotating basket like this, and you can use this for the fries. You can even put like chicken bites in here, steak bites in here, and it'll just rotate and cook them all evenly. So that is a really great thing too. And it really also is great for families because it can fit up to 6 servings inside. Now this is important because other air fryers tend to be 1 or 2 servings because it's like a basket that you pull out and you just put your food in. This, on the other hand, has an oven-like feature here. Let me see if I can bring this, whoops, wrong way. Move my camera a little bit here so you can see it a little bit better. This almost looks like a little mini oven. And so you can see there's different levels of cooking in here. So that's gonna allow you, as parents, to actually enjoy the food with your family instead of making batch and, a couple kids eat and then another batch and then parents eat. The best benefits come from when everybody's at the table together. So very excited that this allows me and my family to do that as well. So overall, I would recommend this appliance to anyone who really wants to speed up cooking time, to any busy family that needs to get dinner done fast, to families that have children that are kind of wanting to learn how to cook, or they've been kind of doing some of that cooking, but you're a little nervous about letting them handle the oven maybe while you're not home, or worrying about, did they turn the oven off? I don't know. This is going to solve that problem because you won't have to worry about it. It's going to turn off by itself once it's done cooking. So what are the functions of the air fryer? Number 1, it can air fry. We know that, right? So the functionality is just by turning this dial here. So the dial air fry, it's a high heat. The fan is also on high. It really crisps up your food. Then you can turn it to bake. And this is a little bit lower temperature than air fry. And this is going to allow you to use it like a small little oven, but fast, no preheating required. Also, you can turn it to, roast. And this is best for like vegetables, proteins that you want to get done in minutes rather than hours. Like instead of having a 45-minute roasting time on your vegetables in the oven, you can do that in about 15 minutes in here, depending on the vegetable. But they're always usually less than 15 minutes. Then there's also rotisserie. So this is simply putting like a whole chicken on there, a whole cauliflower head, a whole pork roast, any of those things, and it will spin and right on, because you'll put it on the spit here, it'll spin it and cook it evenly and it gets all caramelized and juicy. It's so delicious. And it also will reheat last night's leftovers, so that's the reheat function. And then I also mentioned dehydrate, so that is the dehydrate function, so you can do fruits, vegetables, and herbs as well. So there's lots of ways you can use this for sure. Now, what is the capacity of it? So you can actually fit a 4-pound chicken on the spit for rotisserie. So imagine being able to do your own rotisserie chicken. You can get some really great chicken prices when you buy the whole chicken, and then you can just put it on here and roast it, and you will be able to either use it all week for different types of meals, or you can just use it, that's your meal for the week or for that night. It also, this basket, like I said, is about 3.7 quarts. So what that means is it holds about a pound of French fries. So that's really great too. It'll rotate that for you. It has two grates for multi-cooking levels. So this is really important for you too, so that you can feed up to 6 people, cook and feed up to 6 people. You also will have the drip tray on the bottom. So that's down here. Now you can do this, you can use this. I actually put roasted vegetables in this if I put my proteins on my grates, and then I'm kind of multi-level cooking. So I like to do that, and it cooks all at the same time, and it's perfect. It makes it really speedy. And then also the door is actually removable. So this is a really great feature too. So you can, there's these 2 little push-in spots here, and it takes the door off for easy cleaning. So that's really helpful, and then you just pop them right back in. Okay. Didn't put it in the right spot. There we go. There we go. So that's really nice. Easy cleanup with that. And then also it easily fits under your upper level cabinets. So it's meant to actually fit under there. It's 14.5 inches tall, 12.75 inches wide, and 14.25 inches deep. So definitely fits under your upper cabinets. It also comes with accessories. So these are important as well. So this is your fry basket, but you can also use this for other types of things. Like I mentioned, like chicken bites and all those types of things. It also comes with your rotisserie spit. So that's like this. It comes with these 2 end pieces here. So that's really helpful. And then it also comes with your retrieval tool. So when you're taking your basket in and out, you know, you're not going to be burning yourself. So, all right. So that is some really, there's someone coming to my house. Okay, I don't know what's going on. All right, so the next thing would be is, what are some air fryer recipes that you might be interested in? So I've got tons of ideas for you, and if you're interested in all of this information, all you need to do is tell me that you want the info, and I will send all of this detail over to you. So you can do all kinds of things. I mean, generally people think of, you know, maybe some appetizer types things. And yes, you can totally do that. You can do air fryer pickles. It makes the best chicken wings ever, and very much lower calorie. French fries. Of course, you can do other things too, like dinner, chicken parmesan, chicken pot pie. You can roast a whole pork roast, like I mentioned, on the spit with rotisserie. You can also do a whole rotisserie chicken. You can make air fryer cod, which is one of the best ways to cook fish in the air fryer. It is so delicious. You can make coconut shrimp. You can make salmon. You can just put chicken breasts in there and let them cook with some roasted vegetables. You can make dessert like hand pies. I just did this again like last week. So delicious and fun to make and fast. Sweet potato fries, stuffed mushrooms, Peruvian chicken, which is actually a rotisserie chicken. You have to make this. It is so good. Look at how this comes out when you rotisserie the chicken. And then you make this green sauce, which, let's see, where is it? Over here. This is fantastic. The green sauce, you'll almost just want to eat by a spoonful. You can make fried chicken salad. And again, when you have the word fried in it, it might sound like, oh, that kind of sounds unhealthy. But if you're breading your own chicken and then you're air frying it, it's actually very healthy. And you can put that on nice salad, big salad, and imagine how easy and great that would be. Saving you money too, because when you buy those types of things out at a restaurant, much more expensive. Spicy cauliflower bites. You can make chicken tenders, like I mentioned. You can make stromboli. You can make homemade beef jerky. There are tons of other recipes in this booklet that it comes with, as well as many types of charts that just tell you, okay, how do I make a fish fillet? How do I roast vegetables? How do I make chicken thighs? How do I dehydrate apples? You know, there's all kinds of different things in there. So you might want other recipes, and I have tons available on my website. So just say recipes if you're looking for more recipes, and I'll send some over to you. Now, here are some most popular questions that I often get that I want to answer for you. One, can you use foil in the air fryer? No. You shouldn't actually use that in any air fryer. Little pieces of foil can fly off and get into where the fan is, and actually can be a fire hazard. It can also, here's another question, which accessories can you use inside of it? So here's the great thing about the Pampered Chef Air Fryer. There's Pampered Chef approved accessories that you can use, one of them being the 8-inch nonstick fry pan, of course not having the handle, but you could make like a frittata in this. You can do all kinds of things in this. You can also use the little mini cast iron skillets. I love these because they are perfect for inside of here, and they make the best chicken pot pies. So you can use that in there. You can also use the small bar pan. So this would be great. Maybe you're cooking up a hamburger. You can do that on there. So there's other things too. So again, if you want the information, just say info and I will send you over all of this detail for you. How do you know when to use different functions? It's very simple. All of these are actually presets. So for example, air fry, it already has the temperature done for you. And then it already has a preset of 25 minutes. But if you need it less, you just press the center button in, and then you rotate it and it'll, you know, go to whatever number you want. So that makes it super easy to use. It also has a custom setting, which means you can adjust the time as well as the temperature. So you can put it on whatever you want. So that's really nice as well. All right, so there's all kinds of ways, you know, to use it. Like I mentioned, how do you clean it? Very easily. The grates go right in the dishwasher, so that's really nice. Then you can just wipe out the inside, so that's super easy too. You can, like I said, remove the door. I showed that earlier. And I also like to use the dual-edged cleaning brush to just, you know, if there's like a chunk of something on there, it gets it off really quick. So, and the bottom black tray is just hand wash only, so you don't want to put that in the dishwasher. Now, here's another thing that I always get questions about. How do you convert oven recipes into air fryer recipes? Or maybe deep fryer to air fryer, or maybe skillet to air fryer, or grill to air fryer. All of these things, I have a special chart for you. So all you need to do is just tell me you want the chart by saying chart, and I will send it over to you, because it gives you exactly what to do, because many times this is going to cook faster than the oven. So you don't want to burn something because you're just using the same time. So I give you all that detail. And I share with you how to clean it. How do you turn it off? This is one of the most frequent questions I get. How do you turn it off? You just unplug it. I mean, it's off. So even if you finished cooking something, it's just gonna blink and just say, okay, what's next, basically. But if you want it to be, you're done for the night of cooking with it, you just unplug it. So super easy. Another question, can you make toast in it? Yes, you can. You can get rid of your toaster. All you do is put your toast or your bread or English muffin or whatever it is on the grate. I've done a dozen English muffins at one time, and that was so slick. I set it on air fry for about 3 to 4 minutes, depending on how dark you like your toast or your English muffins. That was super easy and fast. Can you make frozen chicken in the air fryer? I don't recommend it. It's best if it's thawed out, because then, you know, it might not cook all the way in one spot, especially if it's thicker in one spot. So using thawed meats is really recommended. Do you need to preheat it? No, you save so much energy and time that way. Can you cook frozen French fries in the air fryer? Yes. So you can put them in the basket or you can put them on the grates. Can you cook a hamburger in the air fryer? Yes. You can put it on the air fry setting You can set it right on the small bar stone, for example, or another thing I like to use is the deluxe air fryer mess catcher. So you can set the hamburger here, and then like any drippings can go right into that. And you just do it for about 10 minutes, depending on the thickness of the burger, and just make sure you get it to 165 degrees. I have a bunch of other ideas for you, how to make that rotisserie chicken, how do you make pizza in the air fryer, how do you make the air fryer cod. I've got all of these things available for you. So if you want to get this whole package of all the information about the air fryer, just let me know by saying info and I'll send it over to you. The other great thing you need to know is this month, in August 2022, you can get the air fryer for a major discount. So normally it's $289. Right now, this month only, it is $189. And if you want to get even more of a discount, I want you to message me because I'll give you details on that too. So this is the best time. It's the best tool for back to school, because imagine all the things you could just pop into the air fryer on those busy nights, and you're not using as much energy as the oven. You're also not taking as much time as the oven. So there really is a lot you can do with the deluxe air fryer. So I highly encourage you to check it out. I'll be posting some more information about that. And if you want the info I shared, just put info and I'll send you that article, and you can look it all over yourself. And if you'd like help purchasing, I'm going to also share a link for that. But please let me know how I can help you. If there's any other questions that you have, I am here for you. So thanks for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the kitchen again soon. Bye.